So this is January, and the main theme is music. So you are getting yourself into order, you are getting yourself organized, you're becoming a little more artistic in whatever you're doing, and you're putting out messages to the world that are really beautiful, that people really want to hear. So people are enjoying what you've got to say, and you're finding you're getting a lot of pleasure from doing the things that you're doing in this January. So some new idea, new concept going on, but there's a lot of organization involved in it, and you're focused a lot on that energy that you're putting out. So you've got the Lover over here, which says clear passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So you've got this energy of doing something that you really love. You're very passionate about something you're doing, or you could be passionate about a person. So this could be a person coming in for you, or this could be something that you're doing. And since you've got music, there's a really nice feeling over here that whatever you're doing, you're very passionate about, you love it. People love what you're doing. If this is a person, then they're bringing a lot of joy to your life, and you're very passionate about them as well. Now you've got the Lovers that follows that. So you're making some kind of decision as well, some kind of choice. So if this is a love relationship that you are involved in, then you're very passionate about this person and very physically attracted to them. On the other hand, if this is a decision that you're making, then this is a choice that you will make based on what you love, as opposed to it just being based on facts. So something that you're doing, you're very enthusiastic about, and you really want the whole world to enjoy what you're enjoying. Gemini is the sign of communication, putting out ideas and messages. So you're sending this out to the world. There's something that you really want the world to know, and you want the world to appreciate the beauty of it with you as well. So you've got the King of Air over here. Now, this is usually a card that's ruled by Archangel Michael, and it could be some legal issue that comes in over here. So there's some judgment, something legal coming in for you, and you need to speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So something towards the end of January that involves legalities, or talking or speaking your truth, or saying what you want. So you might be dealing with signing contracts, some kind of legal document that comes in for you, or this could be somebody that you are a legal issue that you're dealing with. And if you're getting professional advice, it will be somebody like a lawyer, some kind of legal advice that you get. So you are consulting with somebody on legal issues towards the end of January. This could be a judgment in itself. So you could be appearing in court, or going through some sort of legal issue in court. And that's in January. So in February, you've got a spiritual career. So something that you are thinking more on the lines of what is going on in your life, and you're really addressing that issue of your spirituality that's coming on in February. Maybe this legal issue has caused you to do this. Maybe look within yourself and start questioning your belief system. The Shapeshifter card says that, there is potential in everything you do. So whatever options are presented to you, you've got to consider every single option and every single possibility very carefully. And it's very important that you go with the flow as well with this particular Shapeshifter card. So you've got to adapt to the circumstance, whatever is going on around you. You've got the Nine of Swords, so there's some arguments, cruelty here, and some anxiety going on with regards to whatever has happened in January. So this has also got a lot of swords in it, so it could be something to do with this legal issue that you have. Maybe it is a dispute between you and somebody, and it's being sorted out in court. It looks like, these two women are fighting, and you've got Mars in Gemini over here. There's a lot of harsh words being spoken over here between you and this person. So some anxiety, some arguments coming up in February. You've got Unity, and this says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors or like-minded people. So this is like the Hierophant, so consulting some kind of advice system. So you might be getting some legal advice on how to deal with the situation that is going on over here, these arguments. Since it's been ruled by the Hierophant, you're getting information. So you might be going and doing some research over the internet, going to libraries and doing some research, but you're trying to find out the truth to some kind of legal problem that you're facing at this particular moment. Maybe you're going and researching about what your rights are in this kind of situation. But it is important for you to adapt all your viewpoints to the situation. So you might be doing a lot of research into finding out how you can change that situation, or what information you actually need to actually sort out this problem with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety, not sleeping well, but as you can see in this card, it also is talking about disputes between you and somebody else. And it's very verbal, and it might end up in a court, in some kind of legal some legal decision needing to sort out that particular problem. Excuse me. In March, you've got completion, so something coming to an end there. You've got Damsel, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Earth. So the Damsel is saying that there's understanding the nature of healthy romance, inspires you to rely on yourself. So you are ending some kind of cycle. So it looks like maybe whatever dispute you had in February now comes to an end, and it concludes. It's finished. Damsel is talking about trying to understand and restore yourself back to you needing to rely on yourself for answers, relying on yourself and whatever you think to sort the problem out, that nobody else is going to be there to come and rescue you. You need to rescue yourself. So this is a card of being self-sufficient, really, in the situation, and that there's no knight in shining armor coming to rescue you. You have all the tools you need to sort the problem out, so you need to sort it out, and you've got the strength to do that as well. With the Five of Wands, it's definitely some kind of dispute that's going on, and this person is really attacking you quite personally. You've got Saturn in Leo over here, so they're really making a lot of personal attack on you as well with this card, and you're having to stand your ground and fight for your spot, really. You can see this lion looks extremely angry, so there's a lot of harsh words. This could, because it's a Wands card, and Wands is about physical activity, it could be something that's physical. So it could be a physical fight, as opposed to just mental, or where you're just throwing words at each other. So it could end up in blows. So just watch out for that. It looks like it's quite an intense argument or confrontation that happens over here. And it looks like, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. With the Damsel, there's nobody there to help you. You're going to have to stand up for yourself in this kind of situation. So be careful and, make sure that you don't get yourself into situations where you are at risk in any kind of way. You've got the Nine of Earth over here. So this is enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Now, you are very, very financially independent. Whatever job you're doing, you are at the top of your game and you are in charge, and a lot of people admire your success. So maybe this dispute that's happening is because people are jealous, or maybe somebody is jealous and trying to get to you. But you're going to have to stand up for yourself, defend yourself, and you are very self-sufficient. You've got enough resources. You're on top of your game, and you're in charge. You're a leader, really, in whatever you're doing. So that's in March. Now in April, we've got Time Out, Hermit, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Earth. So it looks like, whatever has happened in the first 3 months of the year has caused a little bit of distress. There's a lot of anxiety going on over here, and you do need to take some downtime, take a break from it. You need to de-stress. It might be affecting your health, so you do need some time out. Maybe you have a stress-related illness coming up in April. So just watch out for your health. Try not to let any circumstances that are going on affect you so badly that you get ill. You've got the Hermit as well, which is also the card ruled by Virgo, and that rules the health as well. So seek solitudes and focusing on inner life and serves personal creativity. So you are spending a lot of time by yourself. So this could well be recovery from an illness. If it's stress related or any kind of health problems, it seems like you are taking some time out to get to recovery and to get yourself back on track again. Then you've got the Seven of Swords. There's a futility card over here. It looks like somebody has really done you in. You've got a lot of swords over here on this woman's back. It's a card of deceit. and maybe whatever's happening is coming to light. But since there's the moon in Aquarius here, it's got futility going on. So it seems like this battle is something that you are not going to win. It looks like there's a lot more than one person in recruited to bring you down and to backstab you, really. It seems like whatever battle you're fighting, you're up against it, really. And whatever efforts you seem to be making to defend yourself don't really seem to be working. People are sneaking around saying nasty things about you, and people that are around you are not even being very supportive of you. So the Seven of Swords is really a card of deceit, theft, people stabbing you in the back, you having to leave a situation behind. So you may need to just walk away from that situation, because if it has any health implications, maybe they have isolated you from the crowd, and hence the Hermit card. So maybe there was a group of people and then you've been thrown out of that group and they've had a lot of nasty things to say about it. It doesn't seem like it's worth your while getting back together with them or even reconciling with them, because it seems that they've said some really nasty, horrible things about you. So you may need to have to just leave them and walk away from that situation. You may need to have to just focus on your work with the Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Now, there is somebody there that is there to help you with this guardian angel, but it looks like you have to just leave all that bickering and arguing behind and just focus on your work. And that is going to take up a lot of your time. You're going to be working very hard in April. Now, in May, you've got abundance coming in. So whatever work you put in, if you just leave the fighting and arguing and all that chaos behind, abundance is coming to you. So just focus on your work and rather focus on things that you can achieve rather than trying to resurrect old relationships that don't work. So you've got abundance coming in. You've got the Samaritan, which is refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So it looks like, you're going to be, maybe there is somebody here to help you with the Samaritan card. Somebody's there to rescue you from this situation. So it looks like there might be somebody coming in to get you out of this problem. So if you're feeling very lonely and, isolated, it looks like there's somebody there that comes and, gives you a hand. With the Samaritan card. You've got the King of Pentacles over here. This might be the person. You've got capitalist, authority, and destroyer. So it's the Capricorn card, where you are very, very focused on work and getting there, working to deadlines. You can see this clock over here, and you can see the money is coming in. So the more time you put into this particular project, it looks like the more money you make. But also this could be somebody in authority that comes in over there and offers you this hand to get you out of your difficult situation, this being the King of Pentacles. So somebody older coming to rescue you from a situation and give you a hand, give you that advice. And if he's got a sickle in his hand, so, he's going to be cutting out all that dead wood from your life. So it seems like anybody that is giving you grief, it looks like he will get, or this person, this Capricorn energy is going to be getting rid of that person, a person of authority coming to get rid of all those people giving you griefs, and they're going to give you a hand and maybe get you out of that situation. So maybe somebody coming in there to rescue you from this, this difficult situation that you're going in. You've been going through. You've got the Eight of Fire, so there's things, things are starting to move on for you. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, and many things are happening at once. So this person, this King of Pentacles, who might be a person in authority, coming to take you and rescue you from the situation that you've been going through. And then things start moving on. And energy shifts, and there are no more delays, and it seems like you are moving completely away from this negative situation, and abundance coming in for you. With this abundance and the Eight of Fire, it's coming in pretty quickly as well. So you're going to get some news about money. Maybe there will be some travel that you'll be involved in, but definitely delays being over and things starting to shift in a very positive way. So you've got in June, you've got patience, artist. You've got the Seven of Cups here and the Three of Earth. So, there's a choice coming up for you here in June, and you're going to have to just have the patience to consider every option that you have available. There's a choice here. You have to consider both of them, but go through all the options and all the pros and cons of it before you make that choice. Artist says expressing a dimension in life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So the choice that you make is going to be something that employs a lot of your artistic skills, and it's going to be something that everybody appreciates. It's something beautiful. It's something very unique. That's the choice that you're going to make. So it might be the way you do a job, or choosing another job, or moving on to something different, but it's going to be something very unique and very beautiful, and something that you can focus on quite a bit. You've got a lot of options available. So you've got a choice over here. And, they're saying, the cards are saying that, whatever choices that you make, it's going to be something where you express your creativity in it. But there are other options that are going to be made available to you. Now, this is the kind of poisonous illusion. So there's a lot of options available, but they are not the ones that you really want. Because if you go and look at it very carefully, you're going to find out that these options fall short of what you really want. So you need to actually look at every single thing presented to you very, very carefully before you make that decision, because there's more going on below the surface than there is presented to you. So if there's something, if you've got a lot of different things that you can do, make sure you are going through it very carefully before you make any kind of decisions, because if you choose one of them without really careful consideration, it might turn out to be something that you really didn't want in the first place. It's not as good as it looks, in other words. So make sure that if it's too good to be true, it's probably not true. So just make sure that you're carefully looking at things, and you look at the people that you're going to be working with. Sometimes they put on a front, and in actual fact they are bickering. You can see these two people are fighting with each other, and yet on the surface this looks like a really beautiful beach scene, but when you look at it carefully, you see that there are hidden agendas. Everybody has a hidden agenda. So make sure you think very carefully and look at those situations very carefully before you consider them. Now, you've got the Three of Earth over here, so you're back into work, and the work situation over here, working and getting a lot of recognition for high quality work. And you're being a team player here. So you're working with a group of people. Maybe on the outside they looked like they all got along, and they don't. So there's a little bit of hassles. There's a bit of hidden agendas going on over here, and things not brought to light just yet. People are not deceit is going on within the situation over here, within this teamwork. So within this team, so maybe there's a little bit of backbiting, backstabbing going on over here that you weren't aware of when you first came into this team. So just be aware that that is going on, and don't engage in any kind of petty gossip that goes on, because you might end up being the victim of that kind of gossip, or so don't indulge in anything if you don't want to be a victim of that kind of behavior. So that's going on in June. Now in July, you've got a big change coming in for you with the 5. So 5s always bring big changes. You've got the Mystic, you've got the Prince of Pentacles, and the World. So big changes coming in for you. You might be consulting a psychic, or just relying on your psychic intuition to get answers to questions. You've got the Prince of Pentacles over here. So some news coming about money. This might well be a new job offer. This has got the card of the Critic. So maybe you're being work assessed as well. It could well be during this time, during July. And maybe it's an assessment to get more money. It looks like it will be a successful work. If you're undergoing a work assessment, it is going to be successful. He's got a box full of holly. It looks like there's abundance coming in. There's a lot of gifts on the floor here. So you are going to get success from whatever assessment comes in. Whoever's criticizing your work, or this is the card ruled by Virgo. So whatever assessment comes in is going to be very, very positive, provided that you put in the work for it. So Virgo is a card about working to make things happen, and if you put in enough work into this assessment, it looks like it will have a positive outcome for you. You've got the World card over here, a job well done, contentment and gratitude, and the path towards enlightenment. So whatever this phase was that you're going through now, July is a very significant month for you. You're ending an old cycle, so maybe you needed to undergo this assessment to complete this phase of your work career in order for you to move on. It looks like it will be a successful completion with this Page of Pentacles. this assessment is going to be successful. It's within the job field because the world is ruled by Capricorn, and it's a positive outcome, and this brings about a lot of change for you as well, and that's going on in July. So big change going on in July for you.